Hey YouTube, it's me, Key, and I'm back with another story time. Yep, so today's story time will be about the time that I got catfished. Yes, I got catfished. It happened to me, y'all. So let's get into it. So we're gonna call the guy in this story, we're gonna call him Catfish. Because that's what the story's about, right? Catfish. So I met Catfish on Facebook. So this was a time where, Yep, I had just got out of a relationship. And so, you know me, I just get on Facebook and start responding to my messages. Like, I was ignoring everybody when I was in a relationship. So now I'm single, and it's time to mingle, okay? But yeah, so I just started responding to all my messages, and I got a message for somebody who was real, consistent. Yeah, I was consistently ignoring him. He was being consistently irritating. So he just kept messaging me. And, like, I just remember him telling me, like, I see you online. I'm a good dude. Just give me a chance and blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, what could hurt? If I don't like him, I could just block him. So he shot me his number, and I called him. And I noticed, like, the number he gave me was a Vegas number. And I'm like, okay. So I asked him, like, if you're in Vegas, why are you trying to meet somebody all the way in Arizona? He's like, no, I'm not in Vegas. I'm actually in Cali. And I read a book while I was in jail. Red flag number one. Or probably red flag number two, because why are you trying to meet somebody all the way in another state? But yeah, so red flag number two, he told me that he was in jail. All right, so he was just saying how he read a book while he was in jail, like, about how you never know where you can meet someone or find true love anywhere. Some BS like that, I don't know. But yeah, so we ended up talking, like, consistently. Like, we would talk on the phone a lot, be texting a lot. And, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I wasn't responding to his messages because, like, he just wasn't my type. Like, he dressed nice. He just wasn't really my type. So I didn't respond. So I was just like, we've been talking for a while. Dudes seem cool. I'm just, give it a shot. So by then we had been talking, let's say, consistently for 2 months. Like, we thought we was in love, or at least I did. And we hadn't even met yet, y'all. Like, we was talking all the time. Like, he'd be at work. This time I didn't have no job. So he'd be at work. We would be on the phone the whole time. And he would unload trucks, but we would still be on the phone, like, talking the entire time. Even when he got off of work, he go home and he still be talking to me. Like, we even fall asleep on the phone, y'all. So yeah, we had it bad for each other, at least I thought. Me and Catfish, we decided it was time to meet. It's been 2 months. It's time to meet. Let's take our whatever we got going on to the next level. Because, like, he didn't have any kids. He wasn't in a relationship. Like, he had talked about having kids. Like, he just wanted to be married one day. And I was like, oh, that sounds good to me. I want to be married too, Like, I was just eating all that shit up. Like, it just sounded so good, y'all. So we decided to meet. We was just talking about either him coming to Arizona or me going to Cali to see him. And I wanted to go to Cali because I've been to Cali before, but I went when I was young, I didn't get the experience of going to Cali when I was an adult. So I was just like, I'll just come see you, He's like, okay, cool. Like, you can just come meet me at my house and then we can go get a room, because he lived with family. So, I'd be more comfortable at a hotel anyways, because I don't like being around a whole lot of people. I'm more of an introvert, and if I don't know you, I don't want to be around you. So I was like, cool, yeah, we can get a hotel or whatever. So yeah, we just talking about what day I'm gonna come out there, this and that. Y'all, I go shopping, getting my hair done. I'm just making sure I'm looking real cute for my man. My man I ain't never even seen before, y'all. Make sure I look real good. So, all right, so it all came down to the day it was time for me to go to Cali. So it was probably the morning of, it was probably like 6 o'clock in the morning. I had everything packed in the car and I was ready to go. I just had to stop and get some gas. So Catfish, he called me, making sure, you got your tires checked, like, you got gas in the car, you're ready, you got you something to drink for the road, some snacks, because it's going to be a long drive. Y'all, it was a 6-hour drive. So he just making sure I was straight. So I'm like, okay, look at my man, like just making sure I'm good, you know, like, okay. This is, you know, this is gonna be like a real relationship. Like, look how he, you know, he's acting like a man should. He's making sure that I'm okay, like I'm good. But what he should have did was, you know, book me a flight or something. Not, and y'all, look, this was my first time ever driving out of town. Like, I drove around my city every day, all day, but I had never driven out of town. And I'm going by myself to meet someone I never met. Like, he should have booked me a flight, you know? But whatever. You live and you learn. Everybody is young and dumb once. So I'm good to go. I get on the road. The whole time I'm driving, you know, I'm just on Snapchat like, yeah, Cali trip. Yes, y'all. Everybody like, you going to Cali and by yourself? Mind your business. You know, my man, he just calling me, checking up on me, making sure I'm good, checking in like every 45 minutes to an hour. So I finally get to Cali. And y'all, so he had to go to work that day. So I pull up to his people's house and he wasn't lying. So I see people coming in and out the house, y'all. So I'm like, this little kid looks like, you know, a little trap spot, but it was little kids there too. So I'm like, yeah, this is family house. And so we're texting. I'm letting him know, hey, I'm outside. He was just like, park across the street. I'm gonna get my stuff together because I have to go to work. And so we're gonna go book the room first and I want you to take me to work. He had his own car, but it was just smarter for me to drive my car. Anyways, so I ended up, okay, y'all. So we're texting and, you know, I hadn't seen him yet. He hadn't came outside yet. And when he came outside, I was just like, hell to the no. I was instantly just, I don't want to say disgusted, but I was just like, like, what the hell? Because he didn't look how he looked on the phone in his pictures. Like, we would, you know, video chat. But I don't know, maybe because I couldn't really look at his face because we were talking on the Android. You know, we both had an Android. So, you know how Android is raggedy. You can't see the video too clear, the pictures too clear. I don't know, because that's not really what I mean, it was him, y'all. It was definitely him. But he had a filter on the video cam. I don't know. But obviously he filtered his damn pictures because that's not what he looked like. He looked more rough, you know? So I was just like, this ain't gonna work. Y'all, so I'm thinking to myself the whole time, like, when he in the car, I'm like, he looked like he bite. He looked like he bite. He looked like, you know, when we sleep, he'll the type to wake up in the middle of the night and be howling at the moon. I was so mad at myself. And then when he got in the car, oh God, he was just, he really turned me off because when he got in the car, he was just like looking at me like, give me a kiss and this and that. And I'm just like, I gave him a little peck and then he was just like, grab it, grab it. I'm like, grab what? He's like, grab it. So y'all, he's telling me to grab his, you know what? And I'm like, He was like, grab it, give me your hand, grab it. I'm like, no, like, what the fuck? No, I'm thinking to myself, like, you're weird as hell. This nigga is weird. Like, what was I thinking? Like, why the hell I drive all the way out here and he's weird as hell in person? So y'all, on the way to the hotel, he just kept trying to make me grab his thing. And I was very uncomfortable. So we got to the hotel, you know, he booked the room. And then he was like, he got to go to work. So I ended up taking him to work. And then 5 minutes after I dropped him off, I'm like, all right, so I got rid of him. Let me just, you know, give me something to eat. It's been a long drive. I'm hungry. And I want to lay down. So I drove to the nearest Church's Chicken and got me some chicken strips, some mashed potatoes. And I was like, I'm finna, you know, bust this down. I'm hungry. So y'all, like, I'm in the damn Church's drive-thru and this man is calling my phone and he just like, you like me, just being irritated, like, you like me, like, I can't wait to kiss you, just saying like stuff like that, just making me feel uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable because look, I don't like you. That's just what it is. He starts to make me feel even more uncomfortable because he's just started to talk dirty to me, talking about, yeah, are you gonna walk outside in a thong? are you gonna, you know, do that for daddy and this is that? I'm like, what the hell? Like, what did you get yourself into? You so stupid. What are you thinking? Y'all. So he was just getting on my nerves. I'm just like trying to get him off the phone. Like, hey, like I just got my food and I have to drive. I don't want to be on the phone driving because I'm in another state. You know, I could get pulled over. I don't want to get pulled over in another state. And I'm hungry, so I'm just trying to eat my food. Just giving him every excuse in the world to get off the phone with me. So he's like, oh, okay, like I'll call you on my break. I'm like, okay, yeah, you do that. Bye. So I get back to the room. It's just the room, like inside, it wasn't too bad. It's just like, you know, I ain't gonna call it a hotel. That was a momo. It was a motel. So, I mean, in my head, I wasn't gonna be there that long. No way. So, I really wasn't tripping because, like, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I told myself when I met him, I'm like, I'm going home. I done drove 6 hours, wasted a whole lot of gas, but yes, I'm going the fuck home. I'm not finna be out here with, you know what he looked like to me? A gargoyle. I don't know if y'all remember what those are, but that's what he looked like. Like, I was kind of scared, you know. He got in my car. I'm like, don't bite me. Seriously, he looked like he bites. So I was a little worried, you know. I was a little nervous. So I'm thinking to myself, yeah, let me eat my food. And I'm gonna take me a nap, and I'm getting the fuck up out of here. So I'm eating my food. Of course, he calls me again. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna eat my food. He's just saying, are you gonna wait for me? Like, are you gonna be on the phone? Because, like, remember how I said in the beginning, we will always be on the phone when he was at work. I'm just like, you know, I'm tired. It's been a long drive. I'm gonna eat, and I'm just gonna lay down and watch some TV. He's like, all right, I'll let you know when I get off work because I'm gonna have you pick me up. I was like, all right, I'll come get you. Just lying, y'all. So I had fallen asleep, and I just remember just some telling me to wake up. I woke up. I was probably asleep for like 3 hours. Probably like sleep for like 3-4 hours. And I just woke up and looked at my phone. I had like 20 missed calls, hella text messages, and they were all from Catfish. I'm like, this boy is so annoying. He's weird as hell. So I call him back. I'm like, why you blowing up my phone? Ain't you supposed to be at work? He's like, what did he say? Yeah, I thought you was over there with a nigga. Like, I'm like, what? That's why you calling me? You thought I was over here with somebody? Okay, like, make it make sense. I don't even know nobody out here. So he was just saying how, oh, okay, you fell asleep. I'm sorry. Well, I was just calling you because I got off work early and my sister, she came and picked me up and brought me back to the house. I'm about to drive my car over there. I was like, oh, you finna come right now? He's like, yeah, I'll probably be there in like 15 minutes. Say less. Y'all, I hung up that phone. Look, I didn't even get all my shit out the car. I got dressed, put my clothes on, did what I had to do, use the bathroom real quick for the road. I got the fuck up out of there. I'm like, I am not staying here and waiting for Gargoyle to come back. Gorgonite to come back. Gargoyle, whoever. He looked like both characters. I'm sorry. But I had to get up out of there. Like, he was giving me vibes that he wanted to do something strange to me, and I wasn't going to stick around and wait for it. Y'all, he was too eager to be with me. And he got me a little momo and his prostitution going outside. You asking me, am I going to walk around outside in a thong? Is you stupid? Like, yeah, he had other plans for me, y'all. That's why he got off work early that day. Because he don't never get off work early. Like, why you get off work early today? So, yeah, I hurried up. I got up out of there. So, I put my stuff in the car. Y'all, I filled up my tank, and I got back on the road. I know it was a 6-hour drive there, but I had to get up out of there. Like, I wasn't going to become a victim, you know? That would have been stupid of me to stay there. I know it was stupid for me to drive 6 hours to another state to meet somebody that I didn't know, but you're young, you're dumb, and you learn your lesson. It's a life's lesson. Everybody makes bad choices, and I made one, and I bet you I won't ever make it again. Yeah, I got up out of there. He finally, I guess when he got to the Momo, he started blowing up my phone like, where you at? Girl, I blocked his number. Of course, he started calling me calling me off different numbers, texting me, talking shit. I ghosted him. I drove back to Arizona. I mean, it was a long drive and it was late. Like it had got late because, you know, it was a turnaround trip. I didn't mean for it to be a turnaround trip, but Gorgonite, he made me real nervous and I had to get up out of there. So I left and went back to Arizona. I couldn't do it. I was getting too many like red flags. I was getting bad vibes. I was trusting my gut, you know, always trust your intuition, and that's what I did, and I'm glad I did. Yeah, so I did a little investigating, and dude is a PIMP. So yeah, his whole, you know, reason for having me come out there to Cali, he was going to, you know, pit me. Like, that's what I truly believe, because why would you be asking me to walk around outside in a thong? Why would you get us a room at a motel, a sleazy ass motel? Like, come on now. So yeah, I ain't ever talked to Catfish again, and that was that. Like, he kept calling my phone and I kept ignoring him, but oh well, I had to do what's best for me. But yeah, y'all, that's it for the story. My baby's waking up, so I gotta go tend to him. Thanks y'all so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.